Hello, I'm a lady of Westeros, and I'm so glad that you could join me here today. This is your spoiler warning. There will be spoilers ahead. So, if you do not want to be spoiled, back away now. Before the rise of kingdoms, before the tales of dragons and the Iron Throne, there was a time when the world of Westeros was wild and new, a time known as the Dawn Age. Let's dive in. The Dawn Age marks the earliest period in Westerosi history. It was an era lost in the mist of time. It was a world unspoiled by man, where nature reigned supreme, and the land was inhabited by beings of myth and legend. This was an age of magic, of mystery, of primal forces, in a time before the first men ever crossed the narrow sea and set foot into Westeros. It was a time of beauty and enchantment.
The first men called us the children.
The children of the forest were the first known inhabitants of Westeros, a race as old as the land itself. These mysterious beings were deeply connected to the natural world, their lives intertwining with the forest and the rivers and the ancient weirwoods. The children were not warriors, but rather guardians of the wild. Their powerful magic allowed them to shape the world around themselves. Their greatest legacy, though, is the weirwoods, these ancient sacred trees with faces carved into their bark. Through the weirwoods, the children of the forest could communicate across vast distances and preserve their memories. The old gods of the forest, revered by the Northerners like the Starks, are believed to be the spirits of those ancient beings forever watching over the world and those that rule it.
Have you seen a giant, Jon Snow?
Sharing the world with the children were the giants, a race of colossal beings who roamed the wilderness. These giants were as much a part of the land as the mountain and the forest were. Though not as intelligent as the children, they were beings of immense strength and endurance. The giants lived in harmony with the land, hunting and foraging, and their existence was tied very much to the rhythm of nature. The giants were few in number, but their presence was undeniable. Legend speaks of their encounters with the children of the forest, sometimes as allies, sometimes as adversaries, but always as beings of great power and significance. The Dawn Age was a time when the world was still wild and untamed, and creatures of legend roamed the lands. Dire wolves, those great wolves of the north, hunted in packs, their howls echoing through the forest. Unicorns, though less commonly seen, were said to dwell in the western hills, their presence a symbol of the purity and untamed beauty of the land. And then there were the mammoths, massive woolly creatures that roamed the north, their size and strength unmatched by any other. Well, except perhaps maybe the giants, for these beasts were hunted by the giants, and their bones and tusks were used in ancient rituals and for tools. There were also the green men and the squishers, two different beings that walked the lands of Westeros long before the first men ever came to shore. Their stories were passed down through generations, continuing to captivate the imagination of those who seek to uncover the mysteries of the past. As we dive deeper into the history of the Dawn Age, we are reminded that the world we know is built upon bones of forgotten legends, where magic and myth intertwined. The Dawn Age was not to last. The arrival of the first men from the east marked the beginning of the end for this ancient world. With their axes and fire, first men began to carve out a place for themselves in this new land, and the balance that had existed for millennia was disrupted. The world of the Dawn Age, with its magic and wonder, slowly began to fade into legend. Yet the echoes of that time still lingers in the old places, in the weirwoods, and in the stories passed down through the ages. The Dawn Age may have ended, but its legacy lives on in the very bones of Westeros. As we dive deeper into the history of Westeros, Essos, and the world beyond, we will uncover the stories of those who came before, from the children of the forest to the giants, to the creatures that ruled the lands before, to the ancient kingdoms and empires that left their mark on this land. The Dawn Age is a reminder of a world that was once wild and full of magic, a world that still whispers to us through the ancient trees and the land itself. I look forward to getting into more of these topics with you. We are a small channel right now, but I hope to grow even bigger soon. And with each like, sharing, and subscribing on your part, it will only help us grow more. If you have any comments, ideas, or thoughts, please leave a comment in the section below. I can't wait to get to do more of these videos for you, to get to explore the world of ice and fire, to finally get to share my thoughts and ideas with people of the same mind and ilk. I know I must drive my family crazy sometimes with my talk of Westeros and the world of George R. R. Martin's creation. And so I am very excited to be here, and I hope that with your help, we will become a great channel that puts out great information on this world that I love so very much. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll talk to you next time. Goodbye.